What's up, everybody? This is your data-driven daily tip. So you know that I'm big on data over opinions, right? Well, today's tip is going to show you a few particular ways to use data over opinions. Today we're going to be talking about A/B testing. Real quick, what an example of an A/B test could be, why you would want to run one, and how you should run it. So here's our website right now, as it stands today, above the fold on a basic 13-inch monitor. Now, what if my team and I started having a debate about what would work better, an orange button or a green button? Google has this tool called Google Optimize at optimize.google.com. There's also others called Crazy Egg, VWO, Hotjar, and Optimizely. But they're A/B testing tools where you can test. You can test your original against a variant. Here's what I mean by that. Your original would be our orange Work With Us button right here. But then you can click this button here within optimize.google.com called Create Variant. When you click Create Variant, you can load your web page into a page that it will allow you to change. It will allow you to change any element of your website that you want to test. So we could change this button color to something different and serve that up to half of our web traffic and then test which one worked best. So my example for today, you can click on this button color within Google Optimizely and you can scroll down and see the color, the RGB number 255255. You can open up another tab and go to an RGB finder, and if I wanted to try to change the button color to something like this forest green in a test, I can copy it and go back over into my Optimizely, and I can go down to background color and I can change and I can paste the forest green color in here into my test and see then it changed the button color to that forest green. So if I saved this and ran an experiment, it would actually send 50% of the users that visited my website to see the green button color and the other 50% to see the original orange button color. Then it would give me all the data around that. So what I mean by that is I can select objectives, and right here, session duration, that's how long a user stays on my site. So I can determine a winner of the test by the color that had people stay on the site longer. Now, while you wouldn't want to run 2 tests on one page at a time, you'd only want to test one element of a page at a time to see which element's making the difference in the session duration. I'm going to show you another example. So another example of an A/B test that I could try, that anybody could try, is they could change copy on their website. So a lot of times people are debating, do I go with like straightforward what I do or more of a brand statement? So this is where I get really passionate about this, because you'll be sitting around in a meeting and there's a bunch of people debating. Well, I think we should say our brand statement in this header copy. Oh, this other person says, well, for SEO reasons, we should just say what it is that we do. People basically need to stop debating this and wasting time in meetings, and they need to have a strategic analyst on their team or someone like us run an A/B test for them to determine a winner based on what's most effective on the data side. So one more example of how easy this platform is to use is you can come over to edit text and right click on it and edit text, and it'll allow you to change this text here. So if we were debating internally on whether we should say web design and digital strategy or data over opinions, we could run an A/B test on this header. So Google Optimize is a free tool. I think they let you run one experiment at a time, and then you have to upgrade if you want to run multiple experiments, which would be one on each different page. Or for agencies having multiple websites that they manage, they would need to pay. But stop debating. Start doing A/B tests. This has been your data-driven daily tip. Have a great day!